What up, though?
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
We've been
like
canvassing.
back and forth, right?
Yeah, well, Wisconsin and then here we've been canvassing all up and down. You know, trying to peel off all of Donovan's district to push him for you a little bit as well. You know.
I think I feel pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good.
Stressed out?
No, it's like the wait is what kills you. You know what I mean? Just waiting. You know, polls don't vote, man. People vote. Right?
No,
so
exactly.
There's a lot of inshallah that needs to happen.
Yeah.
I'd love it. I appreciate you.
Bro, this guy,
Mr. Piker.
This guy, I love him. He's so funny.
Sometimes.
And so
no filter.
So aggro.
It gets me in a lot of trouble.
I think you understand.
It's funny that he thinks you're aggro.
No. I know.
I
think you understand why I like him so much. I was telling him like he's worse than me.
I know.
I think when you get anybody at the last day of the campaign, it's just like
the last days.
Yeah. It's just it's actually kind of crazy to actually kick this thing off. I'm having just a bit of nostalgia for those middle moments of the campaign where you're just going into random rooms and random parts of the state.
Yeah, like going to a gym in Dearborn for 3 hours and just lifting.
You got the time and
meat market.
There's something about that part of the campaign which is just the best of democracy. It's like you go, you have a conversation with people. They're they don't know who you are necessarily. They're just coming to learn. They want to understand what you're about. I really miss that, and I'm grateful for having done it. So everything we're doing now is just building on that. And, I missed that moment in the campaign. Middle of the winter, you're out there by yourself with 3 staff and yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here's a media style question for you. Okay, so the Zoran style, straight to camera, walking around, that became a thing because everyone always assumes that it's not the policies, it's just what you did for your media. What do you think, inshallah, if you win tomorrow, what do you think your thing is going to be that other people point to try to recreate?
It's a good,
That's a media question.
No, I think, I think that's a really good question.
3 plates.
Yeah, exactly, 3 plates.
Yeah.
Just keep the macros good.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a really good question. I hope that what people take out of it is just consistency.
Yeah.
My goal, was always from the beginning of the campaign, whether you heard me in person, you heard me on a media interview, you heard me with you heard me, on a radio hit, you heard me on a debate stage, that man's gonna show up, say the same thing everywhere, no matter who he's talking to.
Yeah.
I hope that's what people pick out of it. In terms of the style of the campaign, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, obviously we did a lot of action videos, but here's the thing about it: none of it is actually what matters.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody took the wrong lesson from what they saw.
No. That was what I was saying. With the Zoran thing, it's he started doing Zoran videos too.
Well, everybody did, and the thing about it is that those videos were authentic to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think the thing that you got to be is just authentic to you. I mean, I think what a lot of people are well, you're my favorite is people you're not like Zoran, you got an edge. I'm yeah, I got an edge.
Yeah.
That's who I am. Part of me is just I'm the cuddliest teddy bear if you mean well for people. When I meet with people who need the things that government deserves, I want them to always be that guy is the most unassuming, kindest person I ever met.
Yeah.
And if you are someone who is lording power over people, I want you to see me and be that guy is an asshole. Because you know what? I think we need more people who are going to be assholes to power.
Yeah, 100%.
And I got no problem with that. It's part of the job. And I think the problem is Democrats are we say we want fighters, and then we look at the fighting, we're no, that's a little too much. I'm well, fighting is a thing that you got to be willing to show up and do because you're fighting for the things that people need and deserve. I'm not just out here fighting anybody,
Yeah.
I think the thing I admire about Abdul's, there's a sense of we need decorum at the expense of dignity.
Yes.
I'm gonna screw the working class, or I'm gonna cozy up to utility companies like DTE or insurance companies. Yeah. But as long as I'm not swearing and being edgy, to your point, that's not what people want anymore. People aren't stupid.
Yeah.
When you tell them we're fighting hard to fight DTE, to give you this example of Michigan, and every single year they've seen an increase.
Yeah.
Every single year, it's like you're full of shit. Like, what are you doing to actually change that particular case? I would say, I think that's probably the most inspiring thing is people aren't stupid. This politics of no translation is going to be the way forward.
No, for sure.
Money on politics, money in your pocket, Medicare for all. No one has to decipher what the hell that means.
That and also, I just want people to be like, I want to be, I think what it is that you want to be wholly predictable. So when people see you like taking a position like, yeah, that's exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
And taking it to its logical conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, not this thing where it's just like, wink and a nod, like a lot of politicians do, like, I'm out here fighting.
Or what they do after the fact, because like so much of the politics shifts immediately and gravitates towards the most progressive center. And it's really interesting seeing that because like your opponent's doing it right now with a lot of positions. I guess Haley Stevens didn't really do it as much.
I gotta be honest with you, she was authentic to who she was.
Yeah, no.
But it's 100%. Not what people want.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm saying
By
like.
the way, man, you're gonna do well in Detroit. And when I knocked doors, they oh, we just saw your TV ad. I was like,
Yeah.
You're like, yep, you did.
go for my friend Abe.
You're like, Abe, Abdul, same guy. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, he's been telling people he's you.
No.
He's been doing that for. I'm just kidding.
It's like yeah.
They're like, where's your V-neck, bro?
No, you can have that one.
They're
I'm
like,
a turtleneck
They're
guy.
like, Abdul, you lost a lot of weight. What happened?
Bro, I haven't been able to keep up with the protein.
No, but honestly, that is one thing I was gonna say. No glaze, but like, it's actually kind of remarkable that you've stayed fit.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, it was one of the most important things I did for my mental health. Because so last time he'll tell you, last time I ran for office, I gained like 40 pounds.
All right, GQ editors, Men's Health editors. That's a easy ass fucking cover story to write. How Abdul El-Sayed stayed in shape.
Stays fit on the campaign trail.
Stayed fit in the campaign trail.
Question to
Boom.
Gatorade Zero.
Why are you shaking your head? That's a great story.
Hey man, he's the assignment editor.
Yeah, that's a great story. And also, there's a lot of people in the media that watch. Some good, some bad. But but hey, you know, we're for the whole family.
You have fans in a lot of different places.
I do, but
Yeah, you know, a couple of days ago, my Twitter account, there's a whole bunch of shit about your armpit. What's up with that?
bro,
I Googled, because people tell me, oh, you were on the Piker chat read, so I typed in your name, and now my algorithm shows your armpits. What the hell is that about?
Because
You're a weirdo, man.
I wore a tank top because I had
a lot of the people follow.
I had a goal, like I had a subscription goal, like a hype train goal. I was
Okay.
like, I'll put a tank top on fine because I've been wearing suits.
Okay.
And like my audience they've been begging for a tank top stream. So I wore a tank top for like 20 minutes on stream the other day because it was really hot in Wisconsin. And then they were just posting the
Show me
photo
your
of
pits?
me. Yeah. That's a thing that people like.
So this stream got weird.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna go knock some doors.
Yeah.
Good luck. Go get him.
Well, yeah, it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey, and it's gonna continue. And we're gonna bring the fight to the general.
I feel like I can finally go unplugged on my audience.
Yeah. That's what I've been telling people. I'm like, he's been nice. He's been really nice this whole time.
Yeah. When the folks are like, well, he only ever goes after Democrats, I'm like, well,
Just
until I
wait.
go after
Just wait.
Republicans.
But that's gonna be the real. I mean, that's gonna
It's
be
the real test. I mean,
that's the real test.
There's
yeah.
no winning until November.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Winning in August is set you up to win in November.
Yeah.
And frankly, we don't even win in November. We win when we get Medicare for all. We win when we keep our money here. We win when we finally pass a PRO Act. Like, that's winning. And the thing I keep trying to tell folks, I'm like, don't just send me there, right? And then the movement fizzles, and then like we need to keep it going.
Yeah, I think like that's the good thing about this kind of groundwork is that this is the activist base of the party, and I don't mean that as a pejorative. I know in DC they mean that as a pejorative. They're like, oh, this is the activist base.
These are the people who actually.
But these are the people who actually exactly. They're the ones who don't just knock on doors, but they're actually diligent about organizing and making sure that these things get done. They're the ones who will call senators and make sure that a legislative package gets passed. They can whip the votes if Congress.
And that's
is not
what I'm
gonna
hoping we do. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, and the point that I keep trying to make is that our politics can work in a lot of places. And the problem is that we've given up as a party on persuasion. So I'm just saying, look, like I'm showing you, I can go out to like a Harrisville, Michigan, or a Manistee, Michigan, and there are people who want Medicare for all.
Yeah.
They don't want their politicians to be bought off. So I think if we actually do the work of campaigning in those locations, I think we can win a lot of support. And if you want to move the Senate, move the people who vote for the Senate.
There's a memo that got leaked. Ken Klippenstein reported on it. It was about Fran, but he was also talking about you as well, because you guys have had like a similar outlook of electability that they keep leading into, just like they did with Bernie, to much greater success back then. It's obviously not working now. But a memo leaked from the Republican Party, Tom Tiffany's team, and they were literally in the memo, they were like, stop underestimating Francesca Hong. Her capacity to excite the base is going to be a real problem. And like there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of groundwork that is mobilizing for this campaign, and we have to figure out a way to like fizzle it out. And it's interesting because there's an identical through line in your situation as well, the similar arguments of electability, which is interesting because you've outperformed Haley Stevens in all of the polls against Mike Rogers. So
I mean, that in like, we didn't have to do it with $80 million.
yeah, that's
80 mil, and frankly, like it's just
that's the best argument against electability as well. It's like if you need $80 million to prop you up, then and there's no guarantee that it's going to come in the general, especially when there's a lot of agreement from the same corporate spenders on a vote for Haley or versus a vote for Mike Rogers. Like, there's no guarantee she's going to have that money.
no. And in fact, I'd say a lot of that money is guaranteed not to be there.
Yeah, exactly. And I
gotta see what I'm up.
all right. Good luck.
Appreciate you. Hey, thanks, man.
Basketball who wins? We've literally balled together. You guys are Sally come latelys.
Yeah, but answer the question, who wins?
Oh, it was me. It's easy. Not even a question.
God damn.
But he would admit that too. But he can outbench me, so that's what matters.
Yeah, he played football, right?
Lacrosse. I
Lacrosse.
think he might have played football too.
Yeah, he
Dude,
was the football captain.
Abdul
He was the
reminds
football
me so much of Cenk. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I can see that.
He reminds me, but like actually, very solid across the board on his politics.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no
vibes,
disagreements.
yeah.
Yeah, but he is the classic, like, first generation, fucking loves this country, wants to just like make it better, like loves the shit out of America. It's so funny that people try to present him as this like dangerous radical who's like an America hater or whatever, and it's like he just fucking oozes overachiever, America-loving immigrant son. This is literally the backbone of America. What has generation after generation, people that come here and they are insanely grateful to be here, like far more grateful than like 7th, 8th generation Americans who are just taking it for granted at this point. I think people forget. That is what has made America great.